Eiland, representing Texas Trial Lawyers Association and yourself, and you are for the bill.
Correct.
And I would point out that you're also the former president of NCOIL, as I recall.
Yes, I am. Yes, sir.
But not testifying in that capacity.
No.
All right, please share your testimony.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members. I became aware of one of these provisions when I represented a hotel owner on Galveston Island after Hurricane Harvey. And I found this provision policy, neither the hotel owner nor the agent knew about the existence of this New York arbitration. And I went, this can't be right. You can't enforce this. But I found out they could. And that's when I came up here, and we passed this bill out of the committee last session. And so I appreciate Vice Chair Johnson and Senator Middleton bringing it back this year. And while I will work with Mr. Thompson and others on the bill, I have a big concern about allowing contracting around. If we had businesses up here clamoring to give away their rights and their protections under the Texas Insurance Code, that'd be one thing. But what we have is insurance companies wanting the ability to force this on governmental entities. I don't think any governmental entity should even be authorized or allowed to contract away their rights under Texas law and have an arbitration subjected in New York. Some city council, some school district, they should not be allowed to do that with taxpayer dollars and taxpayers' money. I was the author of Chapter 981, or at least the provisions that Mr. Thompson was talking about with regard to large exempt entities to be able to go to surplus lines without being denied. I don't know that those risk managers that are referenced in that bill are qualified to understand the rights that they are contracting away when they agree to New York law with New York arbitrators. And so I say I would recommend the committee, let's pass it as it is with no exemptions. And if businesses come to us next year and say, we really want the right to give up Chapter 542. We really want to give up the right to recover attorney's fees. We really want to give up the right to recover interest. We really want to go to New York and stay at the plaza and spend some taxpayer money or corporate money to have a good time and arbitrate with excessive arbitrators. So if we have businesses come up here next session and clamor and bang on the table for that right, I'll be right here with them saying, okay, they want it, let's let them have it. But I think we can go 2 years and see what happens, get 2 years of cycle and see what happens and see if everybody's clamoring to be forced to go to New York under New York law.
So, quick question, Craig, is it your feeling then or your observation, because I think I kind of heard this from some of the other witnesses, it sounds to me like part of the issue here is that this is sort of open your presents on Christmas morning and realize, oh, you won the New York Arbitration Clause prize. So is there a failure on the part of policyholders and agents to essentially educate? I mean, do you feel like there's an intention to sort of slip this in a way that hopefully nobody notices?
Absolutely, absolutely. If you look at the information Mr. Reisner sent you that was developed in the litigation, it was absolutely designed to trick local agents and insureds because if you do an RFP or even if you just get a proposal, the New York arbitration language is not in the document you get. And it doesn't catch up and you don't know about it until after your policy's been in effect and you get the actual 300-page policy. It's not in the decision-making documents that you get. And that's, if you look at the information Mr. Reisner sent to you, that was designed on purpose.
Okay.
And so
I think that's a really important point, that this is, sometimes people just don't know, but right. When there's an intent to conceal information from somebody, I think that raises my antenna.
Correct, and it's absolutely, and a lot of the industry doesn't do this, but there are a few brokers that designed it and developed it and slid it in, and it's gone way too far.
Okay. Members, any questions for Mr. Eiland?
I would just add to close that the large exempt commercial people, they need to, I've already said it, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's great to have you back.
Yep, good to be here.
I hope you have a good day today, and hopefully we'll see you testifying again here in a little bit.
I think so.
All right.